Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because what you are about to hear could completely change the way you see yourself, your struggles, and the world around you. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like life is just too much to handle? That no matter how hard you try, the weight of challenges, rejections, and setbacks keeps pushing you down? Maybe you've been betrayed by someone you trusted. Maybe you failed at something you worked so hard for, or maybe you just feel like you're drowning in worries and stress. But here's the truth. You are not alone. Every human being, from the most ordinary to the most powerful, has faced this. Even emperors who commanded armies and ruled nations were tested by pain, loss, and despair. And yet, some of them stood firm. They didn't crumble. They didn't let life break them. Instead, they transformed their suffering into strength, their trials into triumph. How? Through the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Stoicism is not just a philosophy. It's a weapon. A shield for the soul, a guide for the mind, and a fire for the spirit. It teaches us one thing above all, that life will test you, but you always have the power to control how you respond. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, ruled at a time of plagues, wars, and conspiracies. He could have broken down under the pressure, but instead, he wrote words that still guide us today. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Think about that for a second. Life may throw storms at you, but the real storm is inside your mind, and if you learn to calm that storm, no force in the world can shake you. But what does it mean to toughen your mind and spirit the Stoic way? It means training yourself daily to face reality exactly as it is, without illusions, without excuses. It means asking, what can I control, and what can I not control? And then putting all your energy into what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your choices, while letting go of the rest. The Stoics believe that suffering itself is not the enemy. The enemy is your fear of suffering. If you learn to accept pain as a part of life, it loses its power over you. Epictetus, who was born a slave and endured great hardships, once said, "Difficulties show what men are. Therefore, when a difficulty falls upon you, remember that God, like a trainer of wrestlers, has matched you with a tough young opponent. For what purpose? To turn you into an Olympic victor." In other words, your struggles are not punishments, they are training. Each obstacle is a hidden lesson. Each heartbreak is a test. Each failure is a chance to become tougher, wiser, and stronger. Imagine a soldier who has never seen battle. His armor is shiny, his sword untouched. But the first time he faces an enemy, he will tremble. Now imagine a soldier who has endured countless battles, who has scars on his body but fire in his eyes. That soldier cannot be broken. Life is making you into that second soldier. Every hardship you endure is carving resilience into your soul. This is why Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself each morning, "Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil." He prepared himself not to avoid pain, but to face it calmly. To meet the world as it is, not as he wished it to be. That is the true Stoic mindset. Now let me ask you, how different would your life be if you stopped running from discomfort and instead welcomed it? What if, instead of being crushed by rejection, you saw it as proof that you're growing? What if, instead of fearing loss, you embraced gratitude for what you had? What if, instead of being consumed by anger, you chose calmness? That is the Stoic way. It doesn't promise you an easy life, but it promises you an unshakable spirit. Picture yourself as a mountain. Winds may howl, storms may strike, snow may cover you, but the mountain remains, unmoved, steady, strong. That is what Stoicism wants to make you, a mountain in human form. Seneca, another great Stoic, wrote, A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Every scratch, every scar, every painful moment is polishing you, shaping you, preparing you for greatness. So the next time life knocks you down, remember this: you are not broken. You are being forged. You are iron in the fire. And when you rise, you will be sharper, stronger, and unstoppable. The Stoic way to toughen your mind and spirit is not about avoiding emotions or pretending you don't feel pain. It's about choosing not to be controlled by them. It's about mastering yourself, so the world has no power over you. Life will never get easier. The storms will keep coming. But you can get stronger. You can be the calm in the chaos. You can be the strength in the storm. And when you do, you will finally understand the secret the Stoics knew all along. The greatest power in life is not controlling the world. It is controlling yourself. So, subscribe now and stay with me on this journey into Stoic philosophy. Because if you learn to walk this path, your mind will become unshakable, your spirit unbreakable, and your life unstoppable.